remember, Cowboys are coming off of a blowout. It was ugly, Shady McCoy. Your Buffalo Bills beat them down last week, but here is where it gets good. Dak's under a lot of pressure. The MVP, though, for the most part, is gone. That pressure out the window. Now the pressure is a 2 seed, a 3 seed, a 5 seed. Where will they fall in the playoffs? But James Jones, is Dak under more pressure or the defense, which got embarrassed versus the Bills last week? Talk to me, I'm listening.
You heard what you just said about the defense? They got what?
Embarrassed.
Embarrassed, right? You're going up against a Dolphins team. You seen the video of Dennis Rodman said it went off and it went there. You know? And it came back and went there. Right? That is the Miami Dolphins offense, right? Tyreek, he go there. Caleb Waddle, he go there, right? Mostert, he go in there, right? So your eyes is key in this ball game, but you just gave up 266 on the ground, all right? And we all know that this team is supposed to be built on the defensive side of the ball, stopping the run and taking the ball away. That is not what they did last game. On the road, they have been struggling. You are on the road again in Miami. So for me, most of the pressure is on this defense to stop Tua, to stop Tyreek Hill and this offense to be able to get this ball back to Dak Prescott to go score points. But as for Dak, like you said, the MVP is probably gone for him. So that pressure is off his back. Just go out there and play football the way you've been playing football. But this defense, right, ain't no Super Bowl if y'all don't play well. So all the pressure is on them, a winning team on the road. Can they get stops and find a way to get it done?
It's on the defense. Last week, the Cowboys allowed 266 rushing yards, as Jameson said. That's the worst of the season. 31 points. That's the third most they've allowed this season.
66?
That's a lot of yards. That's toting it.
28 first downs. That's the third most of the season.
Oh, 266?
Yeah, man, you need some holiday-like medicine.
God, dog.
Yeah.
Some tea. 55.6 on third down percentage. That's the second worst of the season. They allowed 35 minutes, 35.05 in time of possession, and they had no takeaways for only the third time this season. Bad. All bad. So I agree with you. There's no pressure on Dak for the MVP conversation anymore. Listen, he's had a great season. It doesn't take away from anything that he's not in the MVP conversation anymore. So what? Who cares about that? You care about winning games. You care about winning a Super Bowl. MVP is nice on top of that. But this game is about the defense. You have to get back on track on the defensive side of the ball. What makes this Cowboys team dynamic is not just that they have a great, highly functioning offense with the quarterback that's playing at a high level, but they can take the ball away. They can get stops. They can get great field position. All that's very important. That's what makes this team whole. So they have to get back on track this weekend defensively.
I agree with you on the defense. It was my junior year. True story. I'm in college. Shady, we are in film room.
You ain't been pancaked yet by this time.
No. Hold on to your tea. I'm watching you. Hold on to your tea. It wasn't that funny. My junior year, I'm in college. We're sitting in the meeting room. Coach, he got his feet kicked back. Shady, he got his feet kicked back up on the desk. He got the TV projector. We're watching the tape. My guy, Keyston Randall, number 91, had been loafing on tape. Loafing means you're not giving maximal effort. A coach can tell if you're loafing if you ever see an athlete changing speed on tape. So if you can see a stride open up, or you weren't going full speed, because now I see you're picking up speed. We're watching the tape. He sees him loaf, and he says, zoom the camera in on 91. Zoom the camera in on 91. He got all our attention. We're all watching what the hell happened with 91. What'd he do? He's loafing. I say this to say, zoom the camera in on 33 for the Cowboys. Can we show the tape? Because there's more pressure on the Cowboys because when the Cowboys defense goes to practice, they're going to zoom the camera in on number 33, and they're going to zoom the camera in on that play. On that play. Zoom the camera in on 33. Zoom the camera in on 33.
Pancake without the extra syrup.
Can we zoom the camera in on the coach, too?
No doubt. But do you understand the pressure that defensive player, along with the rest of the defensive players, have to erase that from the tape? You can't erase things from tape. Shady, you know this, we know this, you know this. You can't. But what you can try to do is dilute the tape. Zoom the camera in on the Cowboys defense. Cowboys defense is under more pressure.
You are what you put on that tape.
Yeah, I agree with you. Man, that was... One thing about that tape, though, it'll never lie.
Ever.
Right? I don't care what you say you did. Shady, what happened on that play? Man, I was doing this and that. We watched that tape. You said... I know, Coach. That's me. So, it got to be the defense, I think, for the Cowboys. I mean, you guys talked about the 200 yards rushing. Like, once you do stuff like that, you own a team, right? And the next team sees that. Now, I'm not sure if the Dolphins' running game is as physical The Bills was physical.
Yes,
You wasn't doing
sir.
side to side, all this, Tyree. You misdirection, you fake this, handoff sweet. Nah, at your neck. So I'm not sure if that'll be a difference, but I will say this. When I go back to the Seahawks game, because y'all only talking about the Bills, because that's the most recent. But 2 games ago against the Seahawks, you forgot they put up 35 points against the Cowboys defense.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying?
They won. That's a great
Up
point.
and down. And we don't look at the Seahawks in the same eyes as we see the Bills, right? We don't look at the quarterback the same way we look at Josh Allen. We don't look at James Cook the same way we look at Kenneth Walker. So when you kind of compare it, they what, 334, 400 yards. I'm tripping. 400 yards, 1 takeaway. Like, they was going after the Cowboys defense.
Yeah.
And that game was super close. Now, Dak Prescott kind of put the game away offensively, but when we talk about the defense, they got to step up. We look at the Dallas defense as if they're one of the top in the league, which they are. But they haven't been playing like it lately. So
Well
when you
said.
ask me, more pressure, it's got to be the defense of the Cowboys.
You can tell we got a long weekend because y'all cooking.
Hey,
like
real
y'all
quick,
cooking.
and another thing, I was watching how they defended Micah, the Seahawks, right? Kind of more ran at him. And then you look at the Bills, some of the plays they left him open.
Yeah, left him on block.
And make him decision. Yeah,
Yep.
we go to the other side, give him some fake screens or some fake sweeps,
Yes, sir.
and let him decide. Because he's the most athletic and the most dangerous. But if you neutralize him and take him out the game, it's going to be tough for the Cowboys to win.
Very well said. What the Seahawks employed was different than what the Bills employed.
And it both worked, though.
Both worked. What the Bills employed is what the Cardinals employed.
That's true.
Option
Yes.
Micah Parsons and just make him try to figure out how to play ball. That was that secret.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.